If you are new to deliverance or have been in a deliverance session where you're really struggling to get a demon out and it's been more than about 15 minutes to come out, what you need to do is ask the demon, what legal grounds do you have? Why are you still there? Why won't you come out? Now, I know some people frown upon talking to demons, but if I see one example that Jesus did something, I'm gonna do. And after 25 years of deliverance, I have used Jesus methods in casting a demon out and have been successful. So yes, you can ask the demon what is its legal right to be there, and it's going to proudly tell you why it's there. It's going to say, well, she won't forgive her ex-husband, or she won't forgive her dad for touching her, or he won't forgive his uncle for touching him, or he won't forgive his boss. Or it's going to come and say, it's going to tell you what sin that is still unrepentant. It's going to tell you why it's holding on. And after you get the information of why the demon is still holding on, you tell the demon to go down, just as simple as that. And he has to obey you. It has to obey you. And you tell it to go down, and it'll go down, and the person will come back up. Half the time they don't even know what the demon is saying, or they're kind of oblivious to the fact that a demon is even talking through them. So you ask them about the situation. You'll say, tell me about your uncle, or if it gives a name, your Uncle Bill. Tell me about the situation that happened with your dad, or tell me about the situation with your boss. And you'll automatically see them. Most of the time they'll start crying because they don't want to release it. They've held on to it all these years. This is why the door opened for the demon to come in. So a lot of times they won't, but if they are serious about their deliverance, they will tell you, my Uncle Bill touched me when I was 4, and I remember it, and then they begin to express. What you do is you take them through the forgiveness process, or a forgiveness process, which I have on my page. You can kind of go over that. It's kind of a sketch. You can kind of fine tune it and make it a little shorter, the best way that you can to help you in your deliverance process. But that's kind of what I use. That's the kind of a guideline I use in having them, or taking them through forgiveness. So you want to take them through forgiveness, and then after they have forgiven the uncle, the ex-husband, the dad or mom, whoever it is that they won't forgive, then you call that demon back up. You tell it to come back up, and you say, now what is your legal right? And most of the time the demon will wince and say, I don't have a legal right. I don't have a right to be here. And then you say, well, then you go right now in Jesus' name. And that demon will leave within the next minute or so, because it has no legal ground to be there anymore. Yes, you can ask the demon questions if you are struggling to find out why it won't give up or won't let go. A lot of times you'll get a word of knowledge. God will give you a word of knowledge, and then you can ask as well. However, we'll talk about that in another video. So this is lessons from the deliverance room from Dr. Iris.